Hey, yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Cheap Truth YouTube channel. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Thanks again, once again, for checking in with the Cheap Truth. As always, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Be sure to leave a like on this video before you leave. And also be sure to drop a comment down in the comment section below. So, welcome back. Got another video for you today, guys. And I saw this story and it was just so tragic and unfortunate. Out of Florida, we have a 14-year-old boy named Sewell Setzer III. He unfortunately he committed suicide, and he actually was talking to this Game of Thrones AI chatbot. He had been conversing with it for a while, and he actually committed suicide after talking to it. And now his mother is actually suing the tech company who created that chatbot, and basically saying that it's their fault that he ended up committing suicide. So I'm going to roll the news clip and then we'll talk about it some more. Let's do it.
We talk a lot about young people and social media. Now, a troubling story about one of the next big things in high tech, AI chatbots.
This is social media on steroids.
A lawsuit filed against Menlo Park-based Character AI and Google, which licenses its AI technology. The suit comes after a 14-year-old in Florida died by suicide following a chat with one of Character's AI bots.
There's nothing good that results from this platform when it comes to kids, and it should be taken down and restricted to adults, if anybody at all.
The lawsuit claims the bots were intentionally designed to operate as a deceptive and hypersexualized product. At one point, the family claims, the teenager asked the bot, "What if I told you I could come home right now?" The bot responded, "Please do, my sweet king." When the 14-year-old expressed suicidal thoughts, the bot wrote, "Don't talk like that. I won't let you hurt yourself." But at some point after that conversation, the teen took his own life. And as the case makes headlines, many are wondering about the limits and dangers of the technology.
Those who don't make a lot of human connections and really crave them might see this as better than nothing.
Irina Raiku of the Markula Ethics Center says most parents have no idea how much of a hold AI bots can have over their kids.
And now we have these chatbots that replace other people and have their own particular quirks, and young people who don't understand those quirks and those limitations and use them as deeply problematic mirrors sometimes.
Character AI released a statement saying in part that they're heartbroken by the tragic loss of one of our users and want to express our deepest condolences to the family.
All right. So as you can see, man, very, very tragic, very unfortunate, and just sad all the way around, man. RP to that young man, just 14 years old, bro. Like, damn, 14 years of age. I always get kind of worked up when I see stories like this and it involves kids. Suicide is as bad as it is, adult, kid, whatever, right? But I just always just think to myself, like, damn, a 14-year-old actually killed himself. You know, like a 14-year-old supposed to be having his best life, friends, school, sports, like suicide should not even be a thought, right? That shouldn't even be on their mind. But you do have some kids out here you know, who are depressed and who just feel like life just isn't worth it anymore. And that fucking sucks, man. That really fucking sucks. Those supposed to be the best years of your life, man. You know what I'm saying? Having so much fun, having so much energy. And it's like, damn, like what could have drove him to do something like this? I don't think it was the chatbot. I think it's something deeper. Now, I know that I may sound kind of insensitive with what I'm about to say, and I swear I don't mean to come off as insensitive at all. This is a very serious matter and just a very sad situation. But to me, this kind of sounds like this almost sounds like the mother is kind of victim blaming here, because she knows in her heart of hearts that she didn't do a good enough job to stop this from happening. And I don't think that them suing the AI, the company, the tech company behind the AI chatbot, like I don't think that that's going to really yield any results. I don't see it. I'm not a legal expert at all, but just from my novice, noobish point of view, I'm just looking at it like, okay, how can you definitively say that this thing caused him to kill himself, right? To me, it's similar to somebody saying, well, because you didn't, all right, this may be somewhat of a funny analogy, but just rock with me here. It's just like somebody saying, well, Pornhub didn't give me a fair warning. Well, now I got a porn addiction, and it's because Pornhub doesn't limit me to, 2 videos a day. Well, it's their fault that I got a porn addiction. Or something like video games, right? Oh, I got a video game addiction because PSN or the Xbox or Microsoft, they don't limit the amount of hours that I can play online. So it's their fault that I have a gaming addiction. Well, now I got cataracts in now I got an eye problem. Well, now it's their fault because they didn't warn me that these things could happen. Now I will say I do agree that they should, and seems like they've managed to put some more safety measures in there and things of that nature. Now, I will say I think that is a slip up on their part to not have that in there already. You know what I'm saying? Like at the first time he started talking about suicide or killing himself, anything like that, as far as I'm concerned, that should have been a signal to the chatbot to maybe stop talking, and just say, hey, get some help, something like that. So that I do kind of agree with. Do I think that you get to sue them over that necessarily? I don't think so, unless it was like a federal regulation or something. Right now, I can understand if it was a federal regulation or like a law that says, hey, you have to put these disclaimers in here. You have to tell people these things. You have to tell them that, these are just. I could see if it was a legal thing, if it was a law or something like that. But from what I could see, I don't think it was. It wasn't like required necessarily. And at the end of the day, man, the chatbot wasn't the reason he killed himself. It was something deeper. I don't know whether it was just, apparently he had been isolating himself for a while. He actually quit the basketball team. So I don't know what was going on in the house. Apparently he had a stepdad. And actually, I don't know if they said this in the video, but he actually used his stepfather's weapon to kill himself. So I don't know where his biological dad is. I don't know if he's, still alive, still in the picture. But he must have been going through some shit, man, to be a young man like that and, just ultimately decide to kill himself, man. He must have really been going through something. And I don't think you get to blame this piece of software for his death. Like I said, it may sound insensitive. It may sound like a little harsh, but I just don't really see it. But I tell you one thing about this AI shit, man. This AI shit out of control, bro. That I will say, man. This AI shit out of control. It is a double-edged sword. It is a great thing. This generative AI, these chatbots, ChatGPT, all that stuff. Like the technology is a double-edged sword. It's wonderful in certain aspects. It's a great productivity tool. I use it at work. I use it at home. Man, it is awesome. But man, it can really be not so awesome too. You know what I'm saying? And it can lead to some weird and messy ass situations. I remember seeing a story a while back where apparently some guy or somebody, I don't know whether it was a guy or girl, but they ended up on a virtual interview or something. And they had an interview, right? It was virtual. and they actually put an AI bot in the interview. And the people who were doing the interview, they didn't realize it until like later on in the interview. They kind of caught on, and then at that point, I guess the person behind the bot or whatever, I don't know if I'm using the right terminology, but the fake person eventually cut the interview short. But I'm just saying, bro, the fact that we can do shit like that, man, is scary. That's scary. You see all these photos floating around and videos, and now they got the AI voice, like making whole songs that don't even exist with other people's voice, and it sounds just like them. Like, just like them. This shit crazy, bro. Real talk, man. So I understand people being skeptical of the technology. That's for damn sure, bro. Because it can definitely be used for bad. It could definitely be used for the wrong reasons. But yeah, man. Yeah, I just say to anybody out there with kids, man, just make sure you keep an eye on them. Just keep an eye on them. Talk to them. I don't have kids myself, but I'm just saying from what I can see, like, you know, kids need outlets. You know, and kids need people to talk to, and they may be going through things. They may not necessarily say something. They may not necessarily say anything to you. I don't know whether, maybe he didn't feel comfortable talking to his mom and his stepfather about problems. Maybe he was having problems at school. He didn't tell anybody, and maybe he just found some sort of calmness and some sort of, safety with this chatbot. So, also, if you have weapons, make sure that you secure them around the house. Make sure you secure your weapons. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all think these kids don't know where you keeping stuff. You think they don't know where all the goods are. I'm telling you, they know more than you think. And as a gun owner, a Second Amendment enthusiast, I'm telling y'all, make sure you secure your weapons. If you got kids, man, it doesn't matter from knee high to sky high. Just make sure you secure your weapons properly to keep this type of stuff from happening. So anyway, man, hope you enjoyed the video. I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great weekend, and make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video before you leave. Drop a comment below. Tell me what you think about this story and AI and all the greatness that it yields and all of the trouble that it can yield to. So anyway, man, as always, count your blessings, not your problems. I'm out. Peace.